Last time out, we started our campaign in the South African Premier League, and we got off to a very nice start indeed. And today, two competitions will follow that start very quickly indeed, and two cup competitions will begin. The South African Super 8 Cup competition and the African Champions League. We're expected to do very well in both. Let's go and kick some balls. Hello and welcome back to Rocking All Over the Globe, Part 32, Club 3, here in Pretoria in South Africa. We are here at Mamelodi Sundowns. And as you recall, last time out, we got off to the perfect start, winning our first two Premier League games, which has left us top of the table. And you will recall that we had a 3-1 victory at home to Baroka, a match I wasn't particularly happy with. And then we beat the second or third best club in South Africa away by 4-0. And we absolutely hammered them. And we do have a busy programme today, and so we're not going to be messing about here at the beginning. We will be playing in the Super 8 quarterfinal at home to Cape Town City, and that is a competition that the fans and the board expect us to progress to the final in, and possibly they expect us to win it. And then off camera, we will play in the first leg of the Champions League preliminary round against Civics, who are from Namibia. They are a very small club in Africa, very small reputation club, and we are expected to beat them quite easily. And we will bring you the highlights of that game after the game against Cape Town has finished. And then we'll progress to playing live the second leg of that game against Civics at home. And hopefully then we will be through to all competitions. After that, we will have to play our biggest rivals, Kaiser Chiefs, but I don't think we're going to be able to squeeze another game into this episode, and so we're probably going to be ending up playing that off camera. We will be coming back for whichever is next, if we are still through to the Super 8 semi-finals or the Champions League first round proper in Africa. So we've got a very busy time coming up, lots of trophies up for grabs. We've got to do our best. We're expected to do well. And that's how I'm hoping this first couple of months will go. We are currently sitting on top of the league. We are 2 points clear after 2 games. It really makes no difference at the moment. Cape Town City, who we play today in the Super 8 Cup, they are sitting in third in the table. They're not going to be walkovers, but we should be doing well against a team of that quality. Before we go to news of what's happened in the transfer window, and there are a couple of pieces of news. If you are brand new to the channel and you like FM content and you love to see people suffer playing this game, we do several things on this channel. We upload from this series 3 times a week. We do a live stream 3 times a week, and we upload tutorials on the weekend. So why not subscribe and hit that bell so you'll be updated when future videos are uploaded. And while you're at it, why not give us a like, leave a comment. That will help the YouTube algorithm to drive this out to people who are yet to see videos from our channel. And so let's have a quick look at what has happened in the transfer window since you were last with us. And there have been a couple of pieces of business done. Nothing has happened in terms of players going out, although I did mention it last time that Liam Mbatha was going out. He wanted to move, and he has finally made his move to Kaiser Chiefs for £41,000. Not a great loss, I don't think, but we would like to replace him in midfield. But we have brought in a couple of defenders. I mentioned Dishod Soltov. He's come in from Paxtakor. He's come in for £105,000. He is a right back. Desperately needed a right back and a left back. We have achieved that now. He also isn't the greatest player that you are ever likely to see, but looking at his attributes, I think he'll probably do a good enough job here at Mamelodi Sundowns. And so we have solved our problems at right back, and it was a problem because we do have our first choice right back and our first choice left back, as it happens, both injured. And then we have brought in a centre back, and we have paid £200,000 from Stollerbosch, and we have brought in Macabre, Athenkosi Macabre. Again, he's not the greatest player that you have ever seen, and he's probably not someone that you would be thinking of signing if you're playing in probably the Championship in England, or even League One in England. He doesn't have the greatest of attributes, but again, at this level here in South Africa, he's probably going to do a very good job for us. He's 23 years old. He's got a little bit of development left in him, and he's got two very strong feet, and that's useful. And so hopefully he'll come in and do a very good job for us. It does mean that we now have 3 centre-backs, and we do possibly need one more, but I have a plan for that. I would like to move Kotze, who is a DM. He's currently filling the DM role, and I'd like to move him back to being a centre-back as well. He can play as a DM in an emergency, but I think his best position is a centre-back, and although he's not extremely tall, he would be the best that we actually have in that position. And so I'd like to take him back to a centre-back, and that would mean that we still need to bring in a midfielder, a defensive midfielder, and I'd also still like to bring in someone who can play across the midfield as an attacking mid or on both flanks. Being able to play a striker would also be a bonus. But we are going to get straight on with things today. We have some very, very big cup games coming up. We'll deal with Civics in the Champions League after this. For now, we have to focus on the African Super 8 quarter-final. We need to get through the semi-final. Both the fans and the board expect that. Let's go and kick some balls. And so the team for today, and do forgive me, I really am struggling with these names, and I've had to set several nicknames. We have Williams in goal, with Saitov, Butu, Deruk and Mashego at the back. Rivaldo and Makona in midfield, with Van Wyk on the right wing. Maema, Kumalo and Evidence will play up top. We'll do our best with the names. It's not easy rocking all over the globe, but we'll do our best. It's not like the Jones and Smiths and Evans in England. Let's go and kick some balls. Let's go and win this match. And yep, if we play like we did against our Orlando Pirates, we are going to do well here today. And let's go and get a result. Let's go and win this football match. We are the team in yellow, and we will be playing from right to left in the first half, and we have scored, and Butu has scored from a set piece, and it's Mamelodi Sundowns 1 and Cape Town 0, and we should be beating Cape Town in all fairness. They have made a good start to the season in the Premier League, but we are a better team than them, and we should be beating them, and we are a goal up, and that is a perfect start. And hopefully we can build on that now and go on and win this football match and get to the semi-final. That is the goal. That is the expectation. And we need to continue pressing them. We need to continue attacking them. And we are doing just that. And we do have a free kick. And Kumalo will put it into the box. It's a lovely pass into Maema. Maema! And it is Mashego, the fullback, the left back, who's put it in. And we are 2-0 up. And Cape Town have been dispatched in this first half. We still have to keep defending well. And we are set up, though, as a team to defend well. And it's going to be very difficult now for them to get back into this game. And it was a lovely free kick. A really nice thinking set piece. And Mashego was left on his own in the box. And it is now 2-0. And as long as we defend well, we should be okay. 22 minutes are gone and we are ahead. And we don't want to be going lunging into them at this point in time. We are going to be playing this kind of balance, stand off them a little bit. Let's not go lunging in. And that's a good example of what happens. We've got a defense set so that we don't make mistakes. We intercepted that with ease. And here is Maemo. He's coming forward. Looks for De Ruyck looking to bring it forward. Needs to find a simple pass. That's what we need to do. And that is a good pass to Makona. He finds Evidence. That's a poor pass. I'd like to get a big game from Evidence. He's been our investment so far this season. We haven't spent a lot of money on him, but we desperately needed a striker. It would be good to see if we've got it right. That's a poor pass, but well picked up by Mashego. Mashego looking to go down the left. Can he get the ball into the box? Looks inside. He has support. That's a lovely pass to Makena. Makena inside. There's a lovely ball, and it's 3-0. And Kumalo, our shadow striker, has made it 3-0. This boy is only 17. And I think he has 3 goals already this season. 3 goals in 3 games. He is one for the future. He's one for now. He's scoring goals at 17. And he looks way beyond his years, and we are 3-0 up now. I think it's probably game over after just 23 minutes. Cape Town have pretty much shown nothing. And this Super Cup, whether we can win it or not, it really doesn't matter. What I'm after is the Champions League. I don't know if I can win the Champions League in my first season. We must win the title. I really want to win the title, and Maima has made it 4-0 now. And if we keep playing like this, we are going to destroy Cape Town today. They did come today looking pretty tired. They have obviously been playing a lot of games. We're all playing a lot of games, and they are not resting their teams. And Makona, I think it was, hit a shot. It was going wide, but by Maema, he actually headed it in. He was onside, and although we're not dominating possession, and our pass rate isn't what I'd like it to be, we're creating all the chances, and I think maybe their tiredness is beginning to show, and they are just totally in disarray. We have another chance, and we've hit the post, and Maema had a real chance there. I'm a bit disappointed he didn't put that one away, and should have. He was in the clear. Here is Maema with the corner to the near post. Can we get another one in? Yes, we can. Rivaldo has made it 5-0. We are romping away. This Cape Town team are third in the Premier League. They have 4 points from their opening 6 points, and we are romping away. And we have recently beaten Orlando Pirates, who are expected to be our major rivals for the title. We beat them 4-0, and now we are beating Cape Town in third, 5-0, and it's not even half-time yet. We need to, if we can get one more before half-time, then we will be rocking and rolling. And there is a ball to the far post this time. It's headed into the air, and we have got another one. Rivaldo has made it 6. We are taking Cape Town apart. And it's not like they are a poor team. They are a very good team. They're third in the Premier League at the moment, and we are taking them apart. It is 6-0 now, and I think we can pretty much say this is game over. We do have picked up an injury. Maema is injured, and I do always worry about these injuries. I'm going to bring on Nkosi and hope that Maema isn't too badly injured. It's going to keep him out for a while. We do want to go into the market to get an attacking mid who can play along the lines. I'm definitely happy with this team, and there's no need to say anything other than that. I'm very, very happy, boys. Keep going. And it's possible now we have to get a move on with getting that attacking midfielder who can play across the whole of the line, possibly play as a striker and a centre mid. Someone like Tono we used to have at Hiroshima would be a good player and possibly we might even think about bringing Tono in terms of this level. He would be a very good player. Japanese, and we have room for another foreign player, so Tono might be a good option. He's quite expensive, but we have money left. Anyway, I think we need to think about this game, and we're not defending very well at the moment, and we are allowing Cape Town back into this game. It's 6-0. I'm going to go and make some changes now. And so we have made some changes. Just get some of these players rested, get some fresh legs on the field, and hopefully build on this 6-0 as we are cruising into the semi-final of the Super 8 tournament, and what a result this is going to be. We haven't added to our 6 goals in the first half. You often see that in FM, but we're not worried. 6-0 is 6-0, and Cape Town are not a poor team by any stretch of the imagination. We've just brushed them aside, and maybe the boys have come off the gas a little bit, but at the end of the game, we've got to be very happy with that. Sundown 6, Cape Town City 0, and that was nice work, everybody. We've done very, very well there. Need to find out what has happened to Maema. He is a key player, that boy, and if he is badly injured, then we need to get on with finding a replacement. He's going to be out for about 5 or 6 weeks. It just goes to show we do need cover, and he's adding to our growing list of injuries, which we can do without. We have to go and play in the Champions League next. It's a game we really should be winning. We should be doing even better against this team than we did against Cape Town. Does that bode well for the next match? I'll go and get the team ready, and we'll see you just before the kickoff. Let's go and kick some balls. And because I forgot to turn on the microphone for the second leg of the Civics game, we are not going to the Civics game, but you didn't miss much. We managed to win the tie overall by 11 goals to 1. We played our reserve team, our youngsters, and we absolutely tore them apart. And so a better game to be showing, in fact, probably is this upcoming game we have in the South African Premiership, the game against Kaiser Chiefs. And that is a game that is not going to be so easy as we have been playing of late. I need to get the team ready for this game. We'll be right back. Let's go and kick some balls. And so we've had some bad news before this very, very big game against Kaiser Chiefs. We have lost our number one goalkeeper for a couple of weeks. And so we have Mutsula in goal, a very young goalkeeper who did play in the Champions League, and hopefully he'll continue to do well today. But losing your goalkeeper before the biggest game of the season is not ideal. And then we will have Saitof Daruk Butu, who has just been sold. If he accepts his agreement, then he will be gone soon. And then Mashego will make up the back line. Rivaldo, Makona and Moreno in midfield, with Kumalo, Van Wyk and Evidence will play up front. I don't know if we're going to win this now. I don't know if you can do it with a reserve young goalkeeper in there. It's going to be a tough game. Whatever happens, I think that this is a tough game for us. I think that as we are currently in second, I want us to go out, put on a show. Let's go and get back to the top of the table. We've had our excursions into Europe. We're going to come back down to earth now. And here is Rivaldo. Rivaldo, though, unfortunately, cannot find a pass. And we are going to be in trouble right from the get-go. As Kaiser Chiefs are looking to score. It's well saved by this young goalkeeper. And we are not actually going to be pressing Kaiser Chiefs. We're not going to be attacking them. My assistant wants us to play in a positive way. We will try that for now. But I think possibly also I will need to push the lines up a little bit. I think the lines are too deep. And we're allowing Kaiser Chiefs to come on to us. I think they're going to counter-attack us. And we do need to be aware of their pace. But we have another injury, and Van Wyk this time has been injured, and I don't think we can cope with this. I think we have 7 injuries now, and they're all about 3 or 4 weeks, and we're really going to struggle if this continues. There are key players that are going out. We've rested all these players, and now suddenly they're all getting injured again. Without key players, we're going to really struggle, and at the moment it is Kaiser Chiefs 0. Mamelodi Sundowns 0, and at the moment we are third in the league, although we have played a game less than the team who are top. We're dominating the game, but we're not putting our chances away, and this is something that we're not used to here at Sundowns. We should be scoring goals. We are good enough to be scoring goals, and I'm not sure why we're not. And this team needs a roasting. But we'll just tell them, keep going. You have the ability. I mean, we have to say that Kaiser Chiefs are a very, very good team. And if we do beat them, then this team could go on and become invincible. So not losing this game is quite important away from home. As Rivaldo looks to get it into the box, we've got a chance. We've scored. It's Nkosi, who's come on for Van Wyk. He's got the goal. It's 1-0 to Sundowns. We're ahead. Back to the top of the league where we belong, and we just kept doing what we were doing, and a 1-0 victory will suit me fine here. And it was a lovely pass to the far post, and Nkosi rose above the fullback, and we are now ahead. And it is 1-0, and it looks to me like Kaiser Chiefs are tiring. We should be the better team here. We've done well so far. We've adapted the tactic for this game. Time to go and make some changes. And so we have made some changes, and we just need to keep this up. We've actually combined and Kaiser Chiefs to 2 shots only during the game. We have been the better team. Let's keep this going, boys. I'm going to make my final change now. And so we have made our final change, and we need to just see this game out. And if we can, we will go back top of the league. And there's going to be one final highlight. And it's fired long up the pitch. Can we intercept the ball? Yes, we can. Launcher. He finds Nkosi. Nkosi, who scored the only goal so far. Lovely pass over the top. Can we win the second ball? No, we can't. And we need to be very, very aware if we don't want to be getting caught on the break. And here come Kaiser Chiefs, and they're looking to catch us on the break. Is there going to be a late goal? We've got to defend this. Can we defend this? They're going to score. He's put it over the crossbar when it was easier to score. And what a let-off we've had there. And there's going to be another highlight, and this is very concerning. And Nkosi fights Nkimba, and Nkimba into Butu, who is going to leave the club very shortly. He was, we wanted 375,000 for him. We finally got that, and he's going to leave the club. Is that a penalty? But we have picked up the ball. And Moreno looking inside, can't find support. He does. It's Rivaldo, Nilom to the far post. That's a penalty, referee. Surely a penalty. And the referee has given the penalty. Can we put this away? We are in time added on. This will seal the victory. It is going to be Kumalo with the penalty. He's missed it, and we still haven't sealed the victory. I'm going to go a little bit more balanced now. It is Kaiser Chiefs 0, Mamelodi Sundowns 1. What a game. My nerves are shot. Can we hold on to this? We will go back to the top, and we are wasting time a little bit, which is good. Ball into the box. It's headed clear. Let's go back to the top, boys. Time is coming to an end. Referee, blow your whistle. We have won the game, and we are going back to the top of the league. Nice work, everyone. A good away victory at Kaiser Chiefs. And we are back on top of the league where we belong. And we look like we could go on to be unbeatable. And we've got Van Wyck now out for 2 to 3 weeks. It's just getting worse and worse. Our current injury crisis is awful. But looking at what's happened, it's all going very, very well here at Sundowns. And that's it for this episode. If you are brand new to the channel and you like FM content, and you love to see people suffer playing this game, then I can tell you you're definitely in the right place. So why not? Follow along. Click the subscribe button. Click the bell so that you will be notified when future videos are uploaded. And we upload 3 times a week in this series. And if you have made it this far, why not leave us a like? Leave a comment, because that will help the algorithm to show the channel to people who've not yet had an opportunity to see us. And all that remains to be said now is stay safe, take care. I'll see you in the next episode.